Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jack Wolfson, cardiologist with my team from Natural Heart Doctor. I've got Allie Richmond on the presentation and Christina Flint. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi.
All right. Well, listen, jump into the chat box. Go ahead and say hello. Belinda's in here, and Pam, and Lee, and Laura. Laura Beth Sheets is in the house, and Laura Hill's in the house. This is fantastic. Again, thank you all so much for being here. And we've got hundreds of people who are signed up for the event tonight. Again, come into the chat box, say hello. We're not going to be monitoring the chat box too much during the presentation, but certainly we'll answer all the questions, for afterwards. So again, I've got Coach Allie and Coach Christina here, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these two brilliant women, and they truly are. I'd say this kind of very often. A lot of you in the chat room have seen me or heard me mention these things before. And again, I would sooner send any person I loved or cared about to Allie or Christina than any cardiologist I've ever worked with when it comes to prevention and treating and reversing disease. In an emergency room, I'm not going to put that on Allie Richmond at this point, but for everybody else for prevention, I definitely hold true to that. So again, we've got a fantastic presentation for tonight. I'm going to turn off my video and I'm going to allow the coaches to take over. This is their presentation. They'll tell you all about it. The program is truly coach driven. So again, they'll tell you more. They got a fantastic prez. Stay tuned to the end where you can hear really what the next steps are for you. So I will turn it over to Christina and Allie.
Thanks, Dr. Wolfson. So welcome everybody. Welcome friends. We were excited. So many of you guys got a lot out of Dr. Wolfson's presentation last week. He was sharing all about having a plan for 2023, where he also covered some of his favorite foods to eat, foods to avoid, some of his favorite hacks for the holidays. And you all liked that presentation so much. So we decided to continue on that topic of health hacks through the holidays, so to speak, with another hack for you guys. So today, Coach Allie and myself, we want to share with you how you can actually fast your way through the holidays. And I know you might be thinking that I sound crazy right now, but stick with us through the entire presentation so we can explain why and how this is actually possible and actually so easy to accomplish.
Yes, so if you're anything like my family, you're already planning elaborate feasts for Christmas and New Year's, you're ordering the food. So let's address the elephant in the room first and foremost. Are we expecting anyone to fast through celebratory holiday meals? Well, no, we're definitely not. It's so important to enjoy these special family meals together. But we can fast at other times throughout the holiday season just to keep the body balanced and enter 2023 feeling confident and healthy. So fasting can help restore balance all year, but especially during the holidays. Fasting is a strong physiological stimulus, so it removes waste materials from the cell, which really very simply enhances our cell's ability to cope. Fasting supports digestion. Fasting reduces inflammation and blood sugar levels, and fasting boosts metabolism. So every time we fast, it's a reset.
Yes, so you are in fact designed to feast and fast. Our Paleolithic ancestors were constantly surviving in cycles of feast and famine. So this is how our metabolic machinery actually adapted over time. It allows for periods of repair and rest for our digestive tract. And it was only in our very recent evolutionary history, the past few hundred years even, that we stopped doing this. In fact, just as there is scientific evidence that we still benefit from periods of fasting, there is also evidence that we benefit from periods of overfeeding. So only as long, put the disclaimer here, only as long as we are balancing the two appropriately. So you have to be fasting and feasting intermittently. And when people go paleo, they usually experience some fat loss right off the bat, which is great. However, they may also begin to feel that trying to eat just until satisfied gets harder and harder. And this is because when we are in a caloric deficit, which happens naturally when most people go paleo, that causes our leptin to be reduced. And with all hormones in the body, another one must rise when one of them falls. So when leptin, which is the satiety hormone, falls, then our hunger hormone, which is ghrelin, actually rises. So an easy way to remember the difference between those two hormones is that the name ghrelin is kind of like, sounds like the growling of your stomach, and it's the hormone that cues hunger. So anyways, by occasionally feasting, we actually ensure that leptin levels do not decrease so much that we constantly feel the effects of low leptin and high ghrelin. So the effects of a leptin boost due to an occasional feast include things like increased satiety and satisfaction after eating meals, lower hunger levels for much longer than immediately after the feast due to that decreased ghrelin, and overall adherence to eating until just satisfied the rest of the time. So importantly, in addition to those benefits physiologically, feasting actually holds significant cultural value, as Ali kind of alluded, this value to us as human beings. So this time spent together with loved ones is extremely good for our well-being and mental health. Feasts are tied with celebration, merriment, camaraderie, and not only is eating with others great for memory making, it also promotes mindfulness of the act. And there are many reasons why someone may eat more when they are alone. But when we feast with friends, we actually tend to truly enjoy the food we're eating more because it's enriched with amazing company too. And that fills something that food can't fill. And when our indulgences still involve paleo-friendly, nutrient-dense foods, then we're really rocking it. We're hitting a bunch of different aspects of health all at once.
So how should I do it? So at this point, you may be wondering what exactly we are suggesting you do. How should you fast through the holidays? What is the timing we're talking about here? And also, what strategies and tools will help you to be successful? First of all, a little planning goes a long way. Set your achievable fasting goals in advance. So start with baby steps. You don't have to do a 24-hour fast during the holidays at all, or you can start out slowly. So let's look at the options so that the goal you set is achievable. And that is the key. We all know that setting unrealistic goals is going to actually backfire in the end. So shorten your eating window. So first meal, for example, would be 10 a.m. and last meal is 2 p.m. This is just an example. And knowing you're going to have 2 meals can be helpful for many people. And you can also plan those 2 meals around the holiday schedule. Just try to keep those 2 meals within 6 to 8 hours and include plenty of vegetables and healthy protein and fats. Most importantly, as Christina was saying, eat mindfully, enjoy every bite and the company. We also talk about OMAD. That's another option as well. And OMAD stands for 1 meal a day. So going straight to 1 meal a day can be difficult for some people. So you can add bone broth in when you feel like you may cave into eating something that you may regret. So the bone broth will be satiating as well as healing. And this is a great introduction into the 1 meal a day. And that's the other option, simply doing OMAD. So you can have your 1 meal a day without the support of bone broth. And some people do better knowing they're simply having that 1 meal with no snacks and just water or tea. And for those of you who have actually flexed your fasting muscle, this one will be super easy for you. Another option is to feast one day and fast the next. So this would be over a 24-hour fast. And this is a step just beyond OMAD. And an easy example of this is enjoying a nice meal consisting of course, the high fat, the protein, the vegetables at noon on Monday, and then fasting until 4 or 5 p.m. on Tuesday. And finally, you want to set specific rules for yourself, and rules such as don't eat at certain parties, for example. I mean, you know, there's certain parties that are going to have great food and you want to have something there, but there's going to be others where it's just not worth eating. And so just enjoy the company and not the food. These rules should be designed to be simple. For example, I'm going to eat at this party. I'm not going to eat at that one. So you're allowing yourself some enjoyment and some choices and maybe even a healthy indulgence, but not every day with every meal and every party.
So along with that, it's really important to get your mind right. And this is going to actually give you another gift of happiness. And yes, we all have gone to parties and we're looking forward to food and drinks when we get there. But this year, let's turn that around. You are there for the company and to enjoy conversation and camaraderie. So try fasting through some holiday festivities like the work office party or your neighbor's annual get together. Fasting is like a muscle that needs strengthening, and ultimately resisting foods at certain events will increase your baseline dopamine even, and it makes you a happier person. So you're literally giving yourself the gift of happiness by doing some fasting easily through the holiday season. Doing something hard like resisting the seed oils and the sugar-laden addictive treats will get easier, and not only will you feel better physically, but you will actually be happier overall. So like Ali said, make a plan, go to events fasting maybe so you're not tempted to have even one bite while you're there. Parties and events are held to celebrate the meaning of the holidays with friends and relatives. There will be events and parties where you will be, of course, eating, but choose carefully so you're not overindulging at every single occasion. So go to some of these events, either with the commitment to fast or after just having enjoyed your one meal of the day, or like Ali mentioned, you could also do the alternate day fasting. You also need to remember your why as you're doing this. So when January 1st rolls around, no one wants to be 10 pounds heavier, more inflamed, feeling tired and down. And we don't want that for you either. So here at Natural Heart Doctor, we want to be on your team to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. So what is your why? Only you can come up with that, and we encourage you to write it down even. Put it somewhere where you can see it every single day, even a few places laying around the house on a sticky note, just so you have that consistent reminder. This truly makes an impactful difference with behavior change. Also, be confident in your knowledge and your decisions. It can be really hard to stick to a way of life when others say things like, you're no fun, or just live a little, or just one piece won't kill you. I'm sure everyone here has heard those things. So perhaps people who say this are a little disappointed in their own inability to resist these things. But it does not mean that you have to give in. We have talked about the fact that you are designed to feast and fast. So fasting rebalances the system, and you are fortunate to understand a way to do this through the holidays. So don't be discouraged, and just know that for you, fasting is your successful way through the holidays, so that on January 1st, you're going to wake up the same weight or even less maybe, whoa, and no longer inflamed, and you're finally happy to begin the new year. It's also important to journal through the holidays. Journaling through the holidays not only allows you to release stressful events that inevitably arise with family over the holidays, but it also allows you to remember what you are truly grateful for. There are no rules to journaling. You can literally just record your foods, how you felt, why you're fasting. You could do prayers, good thoughts for others, what you are grateful for. You then have this record of accomplishing your fasting over the holidays. Also, every detail about how you felt, how you dealt with conflict while you were feeling better about yourself. And it's much easier to handle stress in a body that is not overburdened. So all of these tips are here to help you be happy and healthy this holiday season, and truly beyond too. These are lifestyle habits we encourage with all of our patients and clients.
Yes, so tips and hacks to fast with ease. So the first one is start your day with warm water. So drinking warm water in the morning can activate the body's metabolism, resulting in more fat burning throughout the day. So drinking hot water also helps cleanse the intestines and eliminate waste in the body that may cause flatulence and excess water in the body. It's also helpful to have your favorite herbal teas on hand. Herbal teas will not break your fast as long as they're just pure herbal teas. And they're a delicious way to feel satisfied and also occupied, because you're holding a mug, and that's actually much more helpful than one would think. So you have that throughout the day and in the evenings. And not only that, but quality organic herbal teas are rich in antioxidants to protect your cells and your immune system. Do not snack. So the greatest benefits of fasting stem from the abstinence of food and less frequent meals. So frequent meals and snacking put your insulin and blood sugar on a roller coaster daily. So we're allowing the gut to take a break and reset, as well as resetting hormone sensitivity. And it may be tempting to snack at times as you or someone else is preparing meals, but resist that urge because you have that plan. And with that plan, it makes it much, much easier. Drink apple cider vinegar before meals. This can support digestion as well as reduce blood sugar levels after eating. So stick to your supplement routine. This is important because it creates a habit, but also any supplements that must be taken with food can be taken with whatever meal you choose. And many people find that sticking to routine is helpful to stay on track. And in addition, your supplements will provide you with that needed support, especially as you go through the holiday season. And don't forget, you must include fats and fiber. So get your fiber in when you do eat to keep you regular. And when you choose to eat at a party, hit the veggie plate to support your digestive system. And the fiber will also help to keep you detoxing and keep you regular. It also helps to control blood sugar. So be sure to include healthy fats as well in your diet to increase satiety with any meal. Fat and protein can both slow your digestion of carbohydrates, which will keep your blood sugar from spiking rapidly.
And we, of course, understand that not participating in all the social festivities with a beverage of choice can leave you vulnerable to some of that backlash. And that is why we wanted to share with you guys some fun ideas of festive drinks you can have in hand so that you can still enjoy the festive atmosphere even while fasting. And the best part is no one has to know you're fasting. So no one even has to know that these are healthy beverages and they actually don't include alcohol. So you don't have to tell people those things if you don't choose to. And sometimes just having something to sip on in hand can make you feel more at ease and comfortable in your surroundings, especially while you're trying to do something like fasting over the holidays. Again, just so you don't feel out of place and like you're not participating in the festivities. And then when you hit your feast, you're going to feel all the better. And these are all beverages that you can have while fasting without breaking your fast. So here's some of the options we have listed out for you guys. Allie mentioned herbal teas. You can have these hot or iced, delicious and antioxidant rich. You can do black organic coffee. Our favorite, of course, is cardiology coffee. So make sure you're doing organic, toxin tested, good quality coffee that also has high antioxidant value coffee beans, of course. Then it's even more of a health hack. You can also just do a cinnamon stick in black tea with maybe some lemon slices. So kind of like what you see pictured there. Looks super fancy, but, really just a fasting friendly beverage. And then we thought of this little festive holiday drink idea for you guys to screenshot here. This is actually super tasty. You can do 8 ounces of Pellegrino sparkling mineral water, add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to that. So you're going to get like a little apple cider taste to it, something a little festive and holiday inspiring. And then you can do lemon slices, cinnamon sticks for garnish, and it's going to be like a beautiful festive drink. And again, no one has to know that you're fasting, guys. It's awesome.
So are you ready for more? Are you intrigued by fasting if you haven't already done it, but have lacked confidence to try it on your own? Do you feel like you need more tools and guidance and education to feel confident in the many different styles and options of fasting? Do you want to dramatically reduce inflammation in your body and renew your cells to supercharge their ability to heal? So if you want to lose weight, heal blood sugar instability, lower blood pressure, feel more vibrant, and achieve your health goals in 2023 and beyond, then we definitely have a really great plan for you.
So this is the plan. Us health coaches designed this program along with Dr. Wolfson with safety and effectiveness in mind. We wanted to offer a guided approach for everyone who has wanted to try prolonged fasting, but has had so many questions about how to do it. So it's 21 days long, this program. You have access to Dr. Wolfson's master and clinical health coaches, myself and Allie here included. We include how to prepare your body for prolonged fasting, and we also guide you through supporting your body best during an extended fast. We also teach you how to safely come out of a prolonged fast, because there is a right and wrong way to do that. And then we repeat. There's actually 2 opportunities over the 21-day program for these prolonged fasts. We do 2 separate 3-day fasts over the course of the 21 days. So the great thing about this, guys, is once you go through this program with us the first time, you will have the tools to walk yourself through these protocols as many times as you want for the rest of your life. And you also have lifetime access to this program and private Facebook group too. So you can always join us for future rounds of the challenge, which we have lots of people who are repeaters who come on time and time again and do it with us, which we love. And we love seeing everyone every year after year. This is like the third year we've done this. So this is a solution, guys, for things like detox, weight loss, and overall reducing inflammation in the body that you can return to time and time again when you need it. So we actually recommend people to do this seasonally, yearly, at least having it in the rotation. We also teach you a lot about becoming metabolically flexible and the importance of kind of doing encouraging things for that yearly. So a little teaser on that. And this is why we are so excited about this. We are so passionate about getting this information into the hands of more people, and also in a format that literally anyone can use and follow along with. So our goal with this program was to make it super user-friendly with step-by-step exact instructions for each and every day of the entire 21 days. So there's no guesswork. We know everyone is stressed, and we didn't just want to add one more thing to your plate to worry about. We wanted to create a program where we could tell you what to do step by step, and you could follow it, when and what to eat, and easily get great results from this. So this is the program. This method also ensures that you won't make any mistakes along the way. We have completely foolproofed this program, guys.
Yeah, so we want to help you in next year and going forward. So in our 100-Year Heart Challenge, beginning January 9th, 2023, we support our group members, as Christina was saying, for the 21 days on the journey through longer, more healing fasts. And longer fasts, as we talked about, can be intimidating, and that's why this group is so effective. And it's also, the challenge is a very effective way to enhance the body's ability to heal. And we are posting the offer for you guys to click into. If you click on that link, it will open a separate page for you to view the details of the 100-Year Heart Challenge program that will be starting. But you'll be able to just open that and come back to this. And once you go through the program, you have truly strengthened your fasting muscle and can add to that toolbox for lowering inflammation and blood pressure, balancing blood sugar, weight loss, and healing the gut, and really so much more. So what is included in the 100-Year Heart Challenge? So a fasting guide with step-by-step guidance and a 21-day meal plan. And this includes exclusive Natural Heart Doctor ancestral recipes, and also a fasting schedule to go along with that. And during these 21 days, you have access to 4 expert health coaches. We also provide weekly shopping lists, 3 days a week, live group coaching sessions, and 2 days a week of education presentation, and daily product giveaways throughout from some of our favorite brands. People always enjoy that, and we love it as well. Lifetime access to the private Facebook group, which Christina had also mentioned. So when we run this program again, you can join in. In addition, the group is open all year, and you can connect with other group members at any time to do a fast or simply share or ask questions. Sometimes people will just post random, jokes or meals that they've made. It's really a fun group, and the support from others within the group is super effective and very powerful. So not only will you have the group, but you'll also have the tools and education to continuously refer back to this program to regain and safeguard a healthy heart for life.